Hi guys, it's Nicole from the Physio crew. You've probably noticed that I am doing back-to-back videos because I've arrived early, I've had my shower early, and that means I've got half an hour to pack in these videos before my first patient. And I did see her out on the town last night when I was having dinner, so I'm not holding out that she will definitely attend. So what I'm going to talk to you about today is about how you can save a little bit of money. This is more business related actually. I was about 2 years ago, I was approached by a guy who talked to me about testimonials. So obviously testimonials are really important in physio. You want to know who you're coming to, you want to know that they're the best, you want to know that they can actually relate to you, because you can have someone who's actually really good, but if they can't translate, if they can't get you to do what you need to do and sell those exercises and the treatment to you, then you're less likely to get better. So when this guy approached me and he said, right, I've got this system where we send the person an email and then they're going to put the testimonials, I was like, yeah, that's fantastic, let's do it. And I was amazed at how many people, and I'm so grateful, so thank you to all of you who've left us a testimonial, because it's been amazing. We now have 369 positive testimonials on our website. It's just changed, which is why I'm doing this video. So you can go through and view them all. And anyway, so I was paying quite a lot of money to have this service, and I was like, I'm all right with a computer, I can have a little go. So I managed to set up something on the website which is a plugin, so you don't have to pay for it. It allows people to input it, and over the last few years I have become quite techie, because you have to be in business, you have to be able to change your website and kind of be flexible and dynamic, so I learned a lot of those skills. So yesterday I spent maybe 2 hours getting all the code in the right place, and it is finally live. I sent it out to our list, so we've got a mailing list of people who subscribe to all of this kind of free information, but straight to their inbox, because sometimes what happens with Facebook Lives is they get lost or you can't see them, and so people, if they're on the mailing list, what happens, they just get this really nice email once a week, and that just helps keep them ahead of their competition, making sure, so like for example, there was that thing on the BBC about the placebo. I'll do a video on that in a minute. So I did sort of information about that, blog about that. So it just means that you don't miss anything. And sorry, I've got messages coming in all at once. Hopefully that's not that lady who was on the town saying that she's not coming in. So yeah, so I want you to go and have a little look. So at the moment I've just taken all those testimonials off, because the ones from the old programme we had to take off. I'm in the process of uploading them all. But 369 testimonials is a lot to upload, because you have to do them manually to check them. And but what's amazing about that is I'm sitting there and I'm going through and I'm looking at the job that my team has done, and they are amazing. Like to be able to see the difference that my staff have made to people's lives in Bristol and Barnstaple is really, really lovely. And that's why we do what we do. Physios, we don't go in it because we want to be millionaires. How many millionaire physios do you know? You don't. You go into it to help people and to serve people and to make people's lives better. And there's always this kind of ethical debate, because there's a lot of people who are like, book for 7, 8 sessions, like the business mind. Sometimes people do that. And that's fine. If you're going to have a block booking of something like hydrotherapy, it's a maintenance, it's going to be a long term, then that's fine. But at the Physio crew, we don't do that, because we know that we don't know if someone's going to need 1 session or 2 sessions. I've seen a lady recently who came in, she'd had her pain for 2 years. I was convinced that she was going to need quite a few sessions. 4 sessions, she's walking without her stick. I could discharge her, but at the moment she's not where she wants to be. She's elderly, so she's in her 80s, and she wants to be able to walk outside without her stick, feel really independent, feel really strong, and so she'll probably continue to have more sessions. But we never pressurize people into doing that. It's people's choice. But what we don't want to do is create a service like the NHS, where it's like, right, here are your 4 sessions, see you later. And then how do you then reach your potential? I just don't agree with that, but that's my opinion, and who knows about my opinion. So what I would like you to do is, if you've used our services, please go and check out, so on the website, I'll leave a link to it. It says leave a testimonial, and just see how you're finding the code and everything. I wasn't able to add what we call CSS. I'm not very good at that side of it, so I could pay and get a nicer form for you guys to fill in, but I just thought I'd put it back to you, have a little look at it, see what you think, see if it's easy to use, see if you want me to take out any of the fields, like for example, it asks you what service you used. It's just really so that so many people come in and they say, God, I didn't know that physio could do that. I didn't know that physio could treat that. I didn't know it would work for me. And so every time someone leaves a testimonial, what happens is when people read it, they think, oh, I'm a golfer, I'm 62, I had that problem, that might be able to help me. So it allows us to spread the knowledge about what physio can help, and so that people can get their independence, because you don't know what you don't know. And so many times people say to me, like, what is physio? And even as a physio, I'm like, it's so varied, like it's so varied. Like some of it will be getting you back to really high level competition, some of it will be preventing injury, some of it will be improving your quality of life, getting you to be able to roll in bed, on and off the floor, in the hydro pool. It's as simple as being able to exercise your lungs. If you've lost all power, we see neurological conditions in the pool. If you've lost all power in your hands, you can't move your hands, you can't move your legs. The only thing you can do is open your eye, which one of my patients, that's all he could do. Actually, no, that's not true. He could move his arms a little bit, but he wasn't able to support his own body weight. And that was amazing for him, because it was the one opportunity he got to stretch all of his body. Imagine how that would feel, guys, if you're in a bed all day long, or a chair all day long, and you can't move. Just the simple things like being able to stretch your back, stretch your joints. So physio can see a wide range of clients. So if you're not sure, just give us a call. I'm giving away, so I think I've got 2 discovery calls left. I did the discovery, it was one of my clever ideas. I was like, oh, do discovery calls. And then actually my diary was so booked, and I was like, where am I going to fit these in? So if you have gone for one of the discovery calls, make sure that you're actually booking into one of my physio slots, because that's easier. Because if I say, oh, we'll speak later in the day, there's just so much stuff happening within the day, it's tricky to do that. So what I'm doing with those discovery calls now is actually getting people to book into an actual slot, so that you're in my diary, and then I know exactly what time that I'm seeing you in, seeing you over the phone, to see whether physio is right for you, because a lot of people don't know, and it actually, just having that free, no obligation advice, just to say yes it will, no it won't. We're really honest, like if we can't help you, it doesn't benefit us to get people in that we can't help. Like, we want results, so we're only going to see the people that we know and we're confident that we can help. Right, guys, I am probably almost, am I at 8:30 yet? I'm not sure. Hi, Paul, I can see you on there. How are you doing? Any Tough Mudders this weekend? Pop it in the comments. I'll see if I can and see it. Paul, I am doing, it's not quite as hardcore as Tough Mudder, but I am doing the North Devon Hospice Mission Unbreakable. So that is my first one. Tough Mudder I'm a bit nervous of, because I don't want to break my ankle, but you've done loads of them now though, haven't you? And you haven't broken any ankles, so that's good. I think I have a biased view, because I'm obviously treating everyone who gets injured. Right, I better go. I may have time for one more video, so I'm just going to have a little think about what I'm going to educate you on, and then I'll come back on in a couple of minutes if I've got time for my first patient. Alright guys, take care, nice to see you, Paul, bye.